What's up guys, I'm Elena. We are going to make some bath bombs today. Not just any old bath bomb, we are going to make some donut bath bombs. This video is sponsored by Bath Bomb USA. They sent me this press. We did an unboxing video. You guys can go back and check that out. Basically shows you everything from unboxing it to today we're going to be testing this thing out and trying it. Don't forget, you guys, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. So let's jump into today's video. First tip, when you guys are making bath bombs, make sure your area where you are working stays between 40 to 50% humidity. You don't want it any higher or lower than that because you're just gonna have trouble in making bath bombs. Trust me, I have experienced this several times while testing and making bath bombs in the past. And I am using this amazing fragrance oil by Nurture Soap. Now, these embeds that I am using today, this is something I use as leftovers. So if I'm making bath bombs and I've got a little bit of extra bath bomb mix, I'm not throwing that away because I am too cheap to throw anything away. And I actually reuse that and make embeds out of it. And I'll show you guys what I use. This is also another cool little trick from Dora from Creative Bath Labs YouTube channel. She has some really good videos. She's very inspiring. Tons of videos on everything you could possibly think of. So you guys can go check out her videos and her channel in my description below. Okay, so normally what I do is when I start making my bath bombs, I always like to just basically start with the dry ingredients. Everything but the citric acid. Always remember, add your citric acid last. So start with the baking soda. I just slowly pour the baking soda in, and after that, I use SLSA. Now, this is SLSA is a foaming agent, and it's naturally derived from coconuts. So it is a natural foaming agent. So most people use SLSA in a lot of their products to give it that foam, you know, because you want a bath bomb that's gonna foam and fizz, right? So yes, I'm gonna use a little bit of this. Now let me tell you, when you're using this stuff, always make sure you wear protection. You want to make sure that you cover your face, cover your nose and your mouth. You do not want to breathe this stuff in because it is so light and it just goes everywhere as soon as you start pouring it into your mix. So slowly add that in. And then the next ingredients, what I like to do is put that on top of that SLSA. So that way it's not giving it the chance to go airborne. Then add your cream of tartar, kaolin clay. I always add kaolin clay. It's just a really good ingredient that a lot of people actually use kaolin clay. Then what you do, just mix it very carefully like I said. Don't want to breathe this stuff in. Then what we want to do is melt down our butters and our oils. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick any type of butter of choice. And in this case, I'm using shea butter. I love using hemp seed in just about everything. What I'm going to do is melt this down just a little bit. You don't want to get it too hot because you'll ruin the shea butter, but melt it down just a little bit. And then what you'll do is you're going to add in your polysorbate 80. And the reason you use polysorbate 80, if you're using any type of color in a bath bomb, this kind of emulsifies the oils and it helps with the preventing of the coloring of your tub. You don't want your tub or anyone's tub to get stained. So the poly definitely helps with that. If you're using micas or any type of colorants in your bath bombs, make sure you always use poly 80. Then we're gonna add our alcohol. I do not really use any water. I use alcohol instead. And I do use 91% alcohol. Everybody's different depending on the humidity. And then I add my fragrance oil. So yes, always, you know, just put all the wet ingredients in together. And then we're just going to pour that in, our dry ingredients, hand mix everything. And remember, we have not added our citric acid yet. So we're gonna get all that mixed in and incorporated. And then last, we add our citric acid. You want it to feel like wet sand. So when you drop it, it doesn't break. That's exactly what you want. And that is when you are ready to start making bath bombs. Next, we wanna make sure that we have a compressor. And we wanna make sure that our compressor has enough air pressure in it. And I usually try to stay between 90 and 100 PSI. So in this case, I have a heavy duty compressor. It's nice that it's soundproof. All right, first thing I want to do is I want to add my embeds. We'll fill the mold with the white mixture, so just kind of cover those embeds up. And I'm not going to pack it too hard. I just want to just pack it just enough to where when I do press this down, it doesn't go everywhere. Make sure you set it down perfect and it doesn't move around. The dowel keeps it from sliding all over the place. It holds it down firmly. And then you're going to press both of these red buttons at the same time. I usually do this about 2 times. So I hold it for about 5 seconds, and then I'll press it one more time and hold it for another 5 seconds. Now we just carefully unmold it. So I'm going to kind of just twist this just a little bit and pop this guy off. The bath bomb comes right out. So with these, we're going to allow these to dry overnight. I like to let these sit in my shop for, I would say about 12 to 24 hours. So that is the cool thing about making bath bombs is you get to see what it looks like. You can create, you have all different types of ways to create bath bombs. Now, if I wanted to, I could put like a drizzle of a cocoa butter, drizzle on top of this to make it a little bit more. But anyway, I'm gonna list these up on my website if you guys are interested in purchasing these donut bath bombs. Go to melenascreations.com. So I have to tell you that this bath bomb press is absolutely amazing. It has saved so much time for me as a small business. It would take me an hour to make 12 bath bombs, which that sucks. I mean, for most businesses, you can't make money by doing that. So anyway, I was using this guy right here and it was killing my hands, it was killing my joints, and it just wears you out. So yeah, using this, I was producing more bath bombs. Golly, I think I was doing several in just 15 minutes. That's huge. So I'm basically producing more in less time and you're more efficient. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Go check them out, bathbombUSA.com, and I'll list all their information in the description below. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.